Hey guys, thank you very much for tuning into another video of my life, and in this video we are going to do the unboxing as well as a close look at Elle Edition. I've just bought this perfume for as a present for a family member. We were out and about, they tried it. A couple of hours later they thought it smelled nice, so I decided to buy it for them as a present. If you want to purchase this perfume, there will be links in the description to eBay. I find quite a few bargains on there from time to time, so please feel free to use those links to purchase anything you want. It does help the channel and does not cost you anything extra. It won't be a virgin unboxing today because of course it was for someone else, but we will nonetheless take a closer look at the box, the packaging, as well as the bottle itself in a couple of minutes. To begin with, we're just going to look at the main accords, the note pyramid, as well as just a few comments on the picture as well. All this information is available on the website, which is fragrantica.com. Really useful website. There's a huge fragrance community on there. Feel free to join. You'll find loads of different comments about any perfume that you like pretty much. Note pyramids, main accords, pictures, history, all sorts of things really. It's a treasure trove of information which I'd recommend you for to have a look at really. Okay, so looking at the main accords here, you can see floral, citrus, fresh, fruity, sweet, woody, powdery, rose white, floral, and we'll take a closer look at that in a second in terms of when we smell it. And then on the left hand side you can see the picture as well of the bottle itself. Based on the picture alone, what sort of vibe am I getting? I'm getting feminine, I'm getting casual, I'm getting classy still. It's not formal, and that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting based on the picture that I can see on the left-hand side, but it's still classy. It does give me a slight impression of it being young, but whether it is whether it's sort of flexible enough for anywhere to wear it, whether it's versatile enough, I'll comment on that in a second as well. Let's see and have a look at some other information so you can see what people think of in terms of whether they like it, love it, okay, dislike, or hate, as well as on the right hand side you can see all the different seasons where people think it's most suitable for it to be worn. I'll make a few comments on that in a few moments as well. You can also see sort of what the inspiration has been and what kind of style and what kind of branding they're going for. And here you can see some pictures. So from this picture anyway, it's pastel pink. You can see a young female, I would say there, right? So yeah, they're going for young, sort of casual, but at the same time feminine. You can see some flowers there. So yeah, but that's the kind of vibe based on the brand imagery that I can see there. In terms of the perfume pyramid, you've got the top notes there: freesia, mandarin, orange. You got pear, lemon. Middle notes is peony, peach, lily of the valley, jasmine, and rose. Base notes you've got sandalwood, musk, and cedar. I like all of these notes at the base anyway. And yeah, so it looks quite interesting. I won't be able to comment on the specific notes. I don't consider myself an expert like that in any way, shape, or form at all. What I'll be doing more of is just having a sort of commenting on the vibe of the fragrance more than anything else, and hopefully that'll help you as well. So without any further ado, let's take a closer look at the perfume itself. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the box itself, and you can see here, right here in front of you, I'm just going to turn the flashlight on as well so you can see a bit more detail wherever possible. It comes in the cellophane wrapper, which you can see has come off very nice and clean. There's no tears in it at all, and it was ripped out with no care and attention, and still it's come out nice in one piece. So that's the cellophane there that it comes in. Okay, taking a close look at the outside of the box, you can see some patination there on the surface, and here the Elle is sort of raised to the touch as well. There are pink sort of paint mark or paintbrush sort of stripes going this way horizontally, which is different to the picture that we saw earlier on where it was showing white stripes. You can see it's a 100 ml bottle as well, and it's an Elle Parfum. This is the other side of the box, and this is the rear, and you can see some ingredients, etc. in the back, and if you can pause the video here, you'll be able to have a read through them quite fine. It's made in the United Kingdom, which I absolutely did not expect, but that's no bad thing whatsoever. If anything, I assume that improves its quality because I think UK makes pretty good products. You can see at the bottom here as well, the fonts, the barcode, and you can see the batch number, which is J12011. Okay, we can look at the top of the box now. You can see the Elle embossed on there, as well as the continuing of the patination. Let's have a look inside. Box is nice and easy to open. Of course, this was flawless, but this has been opened by the person for whom I bought this present. And we can have a look at the box, and it looks like so. Okay, so the Elle is sort of shiny, outside is matte, and from what I can tell, it's very nice and clean and crisp. Let's take it out of the bottle. This feels quite solid. You can see there's a little bit of a rattle, but like really solid. I don't think it's going to come off anytime soon. Let's put this box away, or maybe we'll just leave it in the background here somewhere. Okay, now since this is already sort of used, had a couple of sprays out there, I can already smell the fragrance just a little bit. But before we get into the fragrance, we can just look at the bottle itself. So again, this looks like the paint is on the surface there. You can see it's matte, and the bottle itself is shiny. Everything is in white, so the liquid color itself is like a baby pink is the best way I can describe it. It might be hard to see under the yellow light, but it is that sort of a baby pinkish sort of color. It is quite pleasant, it's girly, and exactly for the market I imagine it's made for. This is the bottom of the bottle. You can see 100 milliliters there, the Parfum, and you can see the batch number there, J12011, which usually confirms pretty well that it is authentic. But not only that, you can see really from the print, from the quality, that it is completely authentic and genuine. There's no doubt about that. It has this sort of, you might feel like you can twist it off, but it's not a twist. It's a pop off and pop back on, pop off and pop back on. And you can see it's very solid, and it's not going to come out in your travel bag or your purse or anything like that whatsoever. The moment I've opened this, oh, there we go. So you can see some fragrance at the top as well. This has been literally just been used in the last hour or so. I'm not sure how there's fragrance on the top of it, but there we are. And I'm just going to take a quick sniff of the perfume in a second as well. This is the inside of the cap there. It's plastic, white plastic. There's no metal anywhere. You can see a couple of notches as to where it sort of locks in. On the ridge, you can see on the side. Can't see any flaws or anything like that at all anywhere, so the production quality is pretty decent. Let's take a closer sniff. Yeah. Okay, so I'm smelling this fragrance as we speak. I'm not going to pause the video or anything like that. I'm just going to take some time here. Okay, and I'm just going to spray it as well. You might not see it much, but maybe you might just a little bit. So let's give that a go. 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, make sure it's in focus. Okay. All right. Okay, a bit of that has just gone onto my radiator. I'm not sure if that was the best idea because my room is now going to smell of a woman's perfume. Let's close this down. What's the smell? To start off with, floral. Okay, I can't tell you exactly what kind of floral smell, but it's floral. It's fresh. It is sweet to me. I can smell the sandalwood in there. I can smell the musk in there. I can smell the jasmine in there. I can smell the cedar in there as well. I'm very surprised by this. I'm not usually able to tell fragrances or smell. I'm getting all of that. I'm getting a bit of the pear in there. I am getting a bit of the mandarin orange in there. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of peach in there as well, actually. So in terms of the vibe of the fragrance, okay, what am I getting? I'm getting friendly. I'm getting sweet. I'm getting feminine. I'm getting approachable. This is definitely like someone who might crack a few jokes. They're confident in themselves. They're not shy, but at the same time, they're very in touch with their feminine side. Is it young? I definitely think instinctively first of a young woman, but at the same time, if an older woman wore this, I don't think it would be much of a problem so long as your personality is young, if that makes sense. So you could be, I think, in your 50s, maybe 60s even, but if you're one of those sort of young personality kind of women, then I think you can pull this off. But otherwise, by default, it is just young, it's friendly, it's approachable, it's feminine, it's pretty. It is sexy. Yeah, it is. It has that alluring sort of vibe to it. And these are my opinions as a straight guy. If I was to smell this now, of course, the smell might change depending on your body chemistry and so on. But if you go ahead and put this on your clothes, I think you will probably preserve the original kind of smell and the fragrance profile. But those are my thoughts on it. Okay, so I won't go over it again, but just as a rough idea, yeah, feminine, friendly. She's jokey, right? She cracks jokes every now and then, but she's pretty. She at the same time, I don't see her currently. I'm not seeing her in like a suit or an office wear or anything like that. She's just in a sort of casual dress. Okay, her hair's long, right, and that sort of thing. So yeah, but it's still classy. Okay, this is classy. It's approachable, but it's classy. At least to a guy like me. This is going to sound really weird, but there's kind of slight hint of smokiness I'm getting. It's the slightest, faintest hint. And I mean that in a really, really good way, actually. Not a bad way at all. And I know that's going to sound so weird, but that's just a combination of all the fragrance. Maybe it smells, yeah, a bit hazy, but yeah, really good. So I would definitely say that this is a good perfume. I don't think that I would ever find this perfume inoffensive. I do find it alluring. I do find it nice, sweet. I find it approachable. I don't think it's a hard to wear. I think you can wear it day to day. Personally, I'm not seeing a season, okay, here. So people may have different views on it, but I don't think of a season. I think you can wear this in the summer, in the winter. When it's a nice fragrance like this, I think you can wear it whenever you like, and I'll still like it. So there we are. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Please do give it a like, okay, thumbs up, comment in the section below. And if you want to purchase it, use the link in the descriptions, help the channels, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.